Hello everyone, I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Here's your political news roundup for Monday, February 7th. There's a new cabinet in place in Egypt, but it's not stopping the anti-government protests. Tens of thousands of Egyptians crowded Cairo's Tahrir Square again today, calling for the immediate removal of President Hosni Mubarak. The president, meantime, seems intent on riding out the storm and trying to defuse the protests. Mubarak's new cabinet announced a 15% pay raise for government employees and promised investigations into election fraud and government corruption. The government also announced the release of a Google executive who had been accused of organizing the youth protests. Protesters call these moves empty gestures that will never materialize. Back home, President Obama says the business community needs to step up and help the U.S. economic recovery. He told a Chamber of Commerce meeting that businesses are sitting on trillions of dollars in cash. He called on them to, quote, get in the game by using that money to expand their businesses and hire more workers. The chamber has been at odds with the Obama White House over the costs of health care reform and new business regulations. Democrats are losing another member of the House of Representatives. Los Angeles area Representative Jane Harman says she'll resign her seat to become head of the Woodrow Wilson International Center for Scholars. Harman called it an excruciating decision, but said she looks forward to leading the Wilson Center. A special election will be held to fill the seat, which Harman was first elected to in 1992. She says she'll stay on in Congress for several weeks to help the transition to a newly elected replacement. And in London, Julian Assange was back in court today fighting extradition to Sweden. Lawyers for the WikiLeaks founder say the closed-door trials he would face on rape charges in Sweden would be blatantly unfair, and that extradition to Sweden would amount to a backdoor way of getting him into the United States custody. Assange denies the sex charges. He's wanted in the U.S. for releasing tens of thousands of classified documents through the WikiLeaks site. That's your political roundup for Monday, February 7th. I'm Leon Thomas Lewick. Stay logged on to rttnews.com for more on these and other political and financial news stories throughout the day.